What's up, Sports Wars? It's Jeremy coming to you with another video, and today we are talking more about this Kyrie situation because the ESPN is losing their minds and the mask is completely off. They are showing their true colors. They are showing exactly what they are all about because Kyrie Irving is standing up for himself as an individual to make an individual choice for what's best for him, and ESPN is now throwing him under the bus, and they are losing their minds because they see that they cannot control the narrative here. They can't control Kyrie, and it's driving them crazy. So we're going to play some of these clips from Garbage Stephen A. Smith, and then there's another debate between him and Jay Williams, and it gets very heated, and you're starting to see how they are breaking down right before our very eyes. It's a beautiful thing. Let's check it out right here. Listen to the language that Stephen A. Smith uses when talking about Kyrie. This is how desperate they are and how intimidated they are by an individual, a talented individual that is willing to stand up for his own individuality. It terrifies them.
Imagine. You know, I have to be, and I try to be, incredibly careful, fellas, in terms of I try to focus on what you do, not who you are. People make mistakes. None of us are flawless. All of us have made mistakes. We'll continue to make mistakes. None of us are perfect. We get all of that. But I've been covering the NBA now for almost 25 years. I mean, this is some of the stupidest nonsense I've ever seen. Just flat out stupid. So let me get this straight.
So it's stupid to make an individual choice for yourself. Okay.
So if the reports are true, because we don't know whether they are or not, okay, but let's give credit to Sham and others who have reported this. It is what it is. Let's go with that, okay? If it is true, Jay, if it is true, Marcus, so you don't have a problem with taking the vaccine? Your position is that you're going to sit up there and compromise the championship aspirations of an organization you signed on to represent. You coaxed Kevin Durant into signing on to represent. You played a role in coaxing James Harden into signing on to represent. You're going to compromise all of that because you want to give a voice to the voiceless. Really? And how is that going to work out for you, Kyrie Irving? You're going to disappear from the game of basketball? Who the hell is going to be interested in what you have to say when you have proven that you can't even be trusted enough to do your damn job? A job you volunteered for. This ain't the military where you were drafted. You chose to play basketball.
And he's choosing to say, you guys can't force me to do something I don't want to do. That's the entire point, Stephen A., because unlike you, Kyrie actually has a working brain. Kyrie actually knows how to make decisions for himself. And unlike you, he's not intimidated by a mob. He doesn't have a left-wing mentality. And that terrifies someone like you. And to see you continue to break down over this is a beautiful thing.
You chose to enter the NBA. You chose to sign that contract as a free agent to go to the Brooklyn Nets. You chose Brooklyn as your destination. You chose the Nets franchise to represent. You asked KD and James Harden to come on board with you in Brooklyn to establish your own legacy, and then you leave them hanging. Because of what exactly? Your own individual principle? I am not calling Kyrie Irving stupid. Kyrie Irving, I happen to believe, is an intelligent brother whose heart is in the right place. But now you've regressed to an alarming level of self-righteousness. It not only makes you look hypocritical and untrustworthy, it makes you look what I know you are not, which is flat out stupid.
Stephen A.
So he says, you chose to go to the Brooklyn Nets. You chose to play for them. Yes, and none of these policies were in place. And now they are changing the agreements. Is it in his contract that he signed that he had to get the jab? Is that in the contract, Stephen A. Smith? No, it's not. These things have changed. You are being completely disingenuous with that argument. What a pile of garbage Stephen A. Smith really is, dude. He is a mainstream nut job is all he is. Now, this right here, I hope the audio is good enough. Because this is someone recorded this on their phone, obviously, and uploaded this. But between Stephen A. and Jay Williams, this gets pretty heated. And again, Stephen A. Stephen A. is breaking down at anyone that's willing to even question the narrative. It's absolutely hilarious. But hopefully this audio is good enough.
Family member, I've had COVID twice. I get it. I just want to be careful when we start going down this road that we're going to act like Kyrie Irving being vaccinated or not being vaccinated is going to change the minds of millions of people. Like, if we start going down this road, but I'm just telling you how it feels some people, Stephen A. When you start calling people stupid or you start calling people saying that they're selfish and these things start going all over the internet, that creates a different narrative. And people start fighting back against that narrative. I'm just telling you how it is on the other side, Stephen A. I know you have your thoughts on how you see things.
What's the other side? What's the other side? The point is
Stephen A. won't even let him talk.
I'm getting vaccinated, man. I'm just trying to tell you.
I didn't say you weren't. We're talking about you're the one that took it there, Jay. We're talking about a basketball.
Yes.
We're talking about a basketball player who signed on to play for the Brooklyn Nets that has left his team hanging.
Yes,
That's what we're talking about.
Personal decision. He's choosing to do that for him. And when you go through an unprecedented time in the history of this country, you have your own individual right to make your own decision about what you want to do for you and your family. I just respect that.
Just won't let him talk.
I agree with that right. I respect
right then. You respect the right. I'm saying to you no. I'm saying to you no.
Okay.
If you're signed on to do a job, okay, and that's what comes with it, that comes with it. Now I can get deeper and bring up the fact that the president of the healthcare system, virtual healthcare system in South Jersey, was the one that personally took me to the ICU, and
I'm not disagreeing with that, Mr.
I didn't say you were.
You act like we have 100% vaccination rate in this country since the beginning of all illnesses that occurred.
You know what, Jay, you sound full of it, bro. I ain't gonna lie. We're not talking.
He keeps bringing up this contract. It was not in the contract that he signed that said that he had to take this. They are changing it on him. Stephen A. is such a piece of trash, dude. Such a piece of trash to bring up this contract. This contract had nothing to do with the jab. Nothing. Now, again, as I've said many, many times, and I'll continue to repeat it because so many people don't want to listen to facts and reality, I have no problem if you want to go get the jab. I have no problem if you don't want to go get it. That is your individual choice. And mandating it is absolutely ridiculous. I support your individual decision to do what you think is best for you and your family and your personal life or your body or whatever. It's not my decision. It's yours, and I support that 100%. But the fact that Stephen A. is breaking down and losing his mind because Kyrie actually is thinking for himself just shows you how pathetic Stephen A. really is. Stephen A. is nothing more than he's a controlled puppet by the mainstream. That's it. The dude doesn't have an original thought ever. He presents himself as this guy who's willing to say whatever's on his mind and not hold back, but we all know that's just not the case. We know that because he is projecting so hard right now. And watching him break down at anyone even giving Kyrie the benefit of the doubt just shows what he's all about. Watching ESPN go through this after everything that's just happened in the last week in the sports world, this is just so funny to watch. So continue to break down right before our very eyes. Continue to try to be disingenuous with your arguments against Kyrie Irving and his personal decision to do what's best for him. This is that left-wing nonsense, and it goes back to everything that we have been talking about at Geeks and Gamers for years. First, it started with just simply movies. And the left had to tell you that if you don't like a movie they like, then you're a racist and a sexist. If you don't support what they want you to support, you're a bigot. And now we've moved all the way up to if you don't do this thing that we think you have to do, then you are endangering everyone in the world. It's the same type of left-wing logic. It's been going on for a while, and it's not going to slow down anytime soon. So, Thank you guys for checking out this video. Thank you for supporting us on Sports Wars. Subscribe if you're new. Check us out on geeksandgamers.com, our website. Also, check us out on the main Geeks and Gamers channel. I have my personal channel, D-Day Cobra. Ryan, who has RK Outpost and Patriot Outpost. We got a lot of good things going on with Sports Wars and Geeks and Gamers, and we appreciate all of your support. Have a great day, and we will talk to you later.